Hey friends, it's Michele Bowman with Tate Realtors, and this evening we are going to have coffee and chat, and I have got my coffee in my little Christmas mug, and we are going to chat about renters navigating the marketplace. The problem that I am hearing over and over again is A, there's not enough rental property. B, when they do find a rental property, it's very expensive. So that's pushing a lot of renters to the marketplace. And they get on the marketplace and they see these, properties that are $700. So they make the phone call on the number that's on the marketplace ad. And they, oh, yes, can we go see it? Oh, great. And they go meet up at, I'll see you at 4 o'clock this afternoon. So they go over there at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and they meet the person that they set the appointment with. And they go through the property. They love the property. The person that's showing them the property is, asking for an application fee. They're asking for a deposit. They're using words like, I have a lot of appointments. It's not going to last too long. They're creating haste, and a lot of I wanted to say buyers. A lot of renters are, they're scurrying. They need a place to live, so they're just giving whoever their money, and then they it's time to get prepared to move in. Make a phone call and there's nobody there. They can't find no one. They are, they don't know anyone to reach out to because the person that they called on the ad that has been taken down, it's no longer there. Well, they're not answering their phone, but now that person has their money. These are scams that are being put out there on Marketplace. So, I've got a story to tell you. This is a true story. But before I tell you this true story, I want you to, if you're a renter and you're trying to find a rental property, reach out to your realtors. I am a local realtor here in the Triad, and all the realtors should have access to MLS, and in our MLS, we have available properties for rent that, where the owners have contracted with the realtor to find renters for their properties. They're not just signs and yards. Granted, them are great ways to find rentals, but utilize your realtors for rental properties. We're here. If you have a good experienced realtor, they're going to dig in. They're going to help you. And hopefully it's a much safer way to find a rental property. Or reach out to some of these companies that, these rental firms, and all they do is offer rental property. So let me get on with the story. So this story is about my daughter. My daughter, before she purchased her home, she actually was looking for a rental. We had went through, her being my daughter, of course, she reached out to her mom first. So we had went through the MLS and she wasn't able to find anything that she wanted. So, they had done the driving around thing. So she went to Marketplace and she found a property that she was interested in. She made an appointment with the gentleman to meet her at the property. And she's going through the property. And while she's going through the property, he's doing, as I said, he's talking about the $100 per person application fee. There was 3 adults going to be in the house at that time. That is $300 application fee. And he's saying that the deposit is equal to the first month's rent. And he was leading my daughter into the fact that she needed to pay the deposit and the application fee if she wanted to make sure and be a contender for this property, that there was a lot of appointments and it wasn't going to last. My daughter being she's my daughter. And if you know me, she's my daughter. She was being very attentive to what he was saying, how he was behaving. And as she was leaving, she noticed that there was a sign in the window that had referenced, call this number for rental information. Well, she realized that the number on that sign was different than the number that she had called. So when she left there, she did not give the man any money. When she left there, she called the number on the sign, and they was able to confirm that whoever she spoke with was not the person that was renting the property, that he had come by and got a key. So a lot of times what these companies do, these rental firms, is they will have you come in, check the key out, you go out, you take a look at the property, and then you bring the key back. And that's apparently what he had done. He had put an ad on Facebook, went and checked the key out for a specific time, met my daughter there, showed her around the property in the hopes that she was going to give him a deposit and an application fee. And then he returned the key and went on about his way when she didn't do that. So my daughter ended up not renting this property. She actually reached out to me, and instead of renting, we was able to get her lending and get her into her own home. But I'm saying that to say, be very, very careful when you are on Marketplace looking for a rental property. These properties are, you just got to be really careful. And I can't say it any better other than to say, call a realtor. Call me. If you're in the Triad, reach out to me if you need a rental. And I don't manage rental property, but I have access to properties that are available, and I'm happy to share them with you. So that's just something that I was thinking about today. I can't decide if I'm going to keep calling my little segments coffee chat or if it's thoughts and ponderings, because that's typically what happens. I'll get onto a thought and then I'll start pondering it and, thinking about, how this can affect, a group of persons, whether it's buyers, sellers, whatever. Anyway, so what do you think about that? Should it be coffee chat or should it be thoughts and ponderings? You guys let me know in the comments. And again, reach out to your realtors. That's what we're here for. That's what we specialize in. We specialize in homes. So, all right, this is Michele Bowman with Tate Realtors, and I hope that you guys have a blessed evening.